Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle level 4526 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So this is a super hard level where we have 25 moves only to do a lot of different things. We have to remove 96 layers of jelly, 12 layers of chocolate, and 24 toffee. So it looks like the jelly is just about everywhere there is a square. 12. We've got 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. We don't need to allow any chocolate to grow, but it probably will. And this is 3 layers thick and it's attached, so this will grow to 3 layers, this will grow to 3 layers, and then it'll expand outward. We need to try to get through these candy curls before that happens. If we can get a stripe and knock all of these down to only 2 layers thick, then the chocolate can only grow to 2 layers thick. It has to be adjacent to something thick in order to get that same thickness. All right, so let's take out these candy curls. Look at this. I can't even make a move. Now I'm going to do this, and it's not going to populate this area, but it should give me a reshuffle unless I missed a move up higher. Oh, no, or unless there's a new move lower. There we go. There's the reshuffle. I want to get through here, and I just can't. That's awful. All right, so one of the reasons it's listed as super hard. Now it's saying I should do this, but I want to break through here. I'm going to put those blue together. I could make a stripe, but the stripe is going to be stuck up on the top here. I'm going to take out the candy curls instead. And now I can start to reach that chocolate at least. Now I'm also noticing we've got a portal system here. I have to figure out how that works. But everything's blocked right now. Okay, so now we're through here to this range. And now look at this. I can use this and knock these all down a bit. They're just about ready to expand outward, so knocking them down helps. Now they'll have to expand because they're only 2 layers thick, unless we can knock them down even further. Hoping for an orange to land there. There we go. So now I've hit the chocolate so it can't grow. Oh, look at this. So we didn't even talk about the toffee and where the toffee comes out. It comes out here, but now it's blocking those jelly we need to collect. I'm going to go ahead and take this and hope that I get some movement along here. Not as much as I would have hoped. But still, look at this. We're getting things cleared out. Now I could make a raft down here. I could set off this stripe. Where is that going to go? That's probably going to rest here. I could try to bring a green down here. I think I'm going to do this, even though it doesn't have a lot of value in the beginning. Look at this. Now I can make a color bomb, and it's going to get struck. And that color bomb will take out a color and concentrate things down for me, and maybe do some damage along the way. So now this chocolate is only 1 layer thick. It can only grow out to 1 layer thick. This is 2 layers thick. I'm going to try to amend that here. Kind of wasting that stripe, but I'm making more inroads on the chocolate. I have cleared out most of the jelly up here except for this. That's pretty good. I can imagine that sometimes it gets stuck under that toffee. I have a lot of things I could try to set up, but because of the portal system, I think I would end up kind of losing it as I go. Look at this. I can make these stripes, but I can't get them put together. Oh, but it's helping down here, so that's pretty good. So now I've collected all of the chocolate I need to collect, except the stuff that's on the jelly, and all of the toffee, even though I wasn't trying too hard. It's this pernicious jelly here that I need to get. Oh, wrapped. It's going to reach all the way to here and help clear things out. And it's going to reach down here, and it's going to just upset the board. The other thing I could do is try to make a stripe and make a combo. Normally I would love wrapped, but I think this is better. If things don't shift too much. Oh my goodness. All right. So here we go. Oh, look at how close we've gotten. Now I've got a striped wrapped over here. This is where I would love a wrapped because it would take out the chocolate and anything under the chocolate. But this isn't bad. It reaches all the way over. Look at that. One move left, and I've got 2 jelly needing to be gone. One here and one here, opposite ends of the spectrum. If something sets off this stripe I make, wonderful. I don't see it happening. I don't have any other green to follow up. But that shows that we're close, so we know we're on the right track. We've got to watch for how the portals work, but every time we play, win or lose, we'll be gaining better information about that. We have to try to get into those corners, and we have to, this is what I think. We're going to have a lot of opportunities to make specials as we open this up because we only have 4 colors on the board. So once we get this open, we're going to be able to make stripes and wraps and color bombs and hopefully some combos. But I think if we spend too many turns trying to set up the combos, we're going to get thrown off by the way the portals go. And so maybe if we've got the difference between a stripe or a striped wrapped being, let's say, 2 turns, we should take the stripe where it stands and not worry about trying to get the wrapped to meet up with it because probably in 2 turns we'll end up messing up the board anyway. That's my advice. That's what I'm going to follow unless I find out otherwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the microphone off, but when I finish, when I complete this level, I'll come back and narrate everything and tell you what I've learned. Okay, so this starts with a good setup. I've got a place to really knock through some of these areas I want to focus on first. Need to figure out a way to set off that wrapped. And now look at this. The stripe takes out that lower area of jelly. So even if the toffee comes in, I'm safe there. At least there, the hardest part to remove it from. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Striped or wrapped? Hard to know. I'm going to go stripe because I think it'll have the most impact. I couldn't get the stripe nor the wrap, this making it into a stripe, I couldn't pair it with the other wrapped, or making it into a wrapped, I couldn't pair it. Now, do I take out some chocolate? Do I do something else across the board? Probably the chocolate. I want to keep that at bay, and look at that opportunity to make a color bomb. And now a color bomb with a stripe. And I've got a fair amount of green right in the center there. Oh, almost all the chocolate gone. Just one left. Now it's gone. And now I've got a color bomb. Do I use it right away? I've got that blue over there, but it might drop through the portal before, yeah, it dropped through the portal, so I didn't make it there. So now I have to figure things out. I can make a striped wrapped here. Well, kind of. I can try to make a striped wrapped. It helped somewhat. I don't know why. Oh, because I wanted to make the color bomb. So now I have to decide, am I going to try to take out that blue? Am I going to try to take out the green that's right next to me? I've only got 2 left. I'm going to make a blue wrapped and see if I can somehow pair things up. I can't yet, but I've got another opportunity both to make and take out a color bomb, and that's usually pretty good. So there we go. That color bomb took everything out for me. I didn't even have to use my color bomb in reserve. Unfortunately, it did take between 25 and 30 tries to get there. It was not an easy one for me. Struggled a lot with getting a good setup where I could work on that middle section candy curl. If you have any questions or comments, put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.